Hello, welcome to my table tennis arena, also known as my garage. I'm table tennis coach Tom Lodziak, and in this video I'm going to look at some of the ways a table tennis robot can help you improve. Okay, and here is my robot. It's the Nuji robo-pong 2050. Pretty decent robot. It's got a main head here. Select different spins: side spin, top spin, back spin, and very useful ball recycling system. So it can keep continuous play. And you don't have to spend all of your time picking up balls off the floor. So I've had it for a couple of years. Been probably playing about an hour a week, most weeks. And the main reason I got it is because I can't always get to club practice, so it's useful having a robot at home so I can at least get a little bit of practice in at a time which is convenient for me. And I really genuinely think it's helped me improve in some areas, which we're going to have a look at in just a moment. So one of the things I think it's definitely helped me with is my backhand topspin against backspin. Never been a great shot for me, and never really felt I've had enough time at club to really just practice it over and over again. So what's great about having the robot at home, I can just get it to send me backspin balls over and over and over again. I could just refine the technique and get it right. And just by hitting so many balls over and over and over again, the technique has become a bit more natural. I don't have to really think about it anymore, and I'm able to use it in competitive matches. Okay, so let's turn the robot on and look at some of the ways I've been using it. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all, I'm just going to get the robot to send me backspin to the same spot. I'm just going to top spin the ball over the net. The second way the table tennis robot has really helped me is with my footwork. When I play, like many people, sometimes can just be a little bit too lazy. So having the robot here, I've been able to do loads of different footwork exercises and really try to improve in that area. One thing which is really quite good about this model is that it comes pre-programmed with sort of 50, 60 different drills that you can do, so you can just set them up and there's always something new to work on, which is great. Or you can set it up to do your own thing. So I'm just going to show you a really basic example. I'll get the robot to put one ball there, one ball in the middle, play both with my forehand, practice my side-to-side movement, getting my feet in the right position so I can play the forehand in the same way in both positions. Okay, let's just get this going. Off we go. Okay, really simple, but there's a lot more you can do with a robot. Loads of different exercises to improve your footwork. I think it's a real strength of using a robot. So another thing the robot has helped me with has been my flicking. I'll be honest with you, I don't think table tennis robots are particularly good at replicating serves. I just don't think that's what they're designed to do. However, this particular model at least can replicate an okay short backspin serve. So I've been able to use that to practice stepping in and flicking rather than stepping in and pushing all of the time. So it's been useful in that respect. Let's have a look at this in action. The next thing the robot's helped me with is just playing close to the table. This is kind of as much the environment of this garage, because there just simply isn't much space. I can't really play too far back, otherwise I'm going to break my bat cupboard on the door. So I'm having to play close to the table, but it's been useful because I've been able to work at just shortening the length of my strokes a little bit, because if I play too long, the next ball just flies past me. And again, I've been able to use this in matches and been able to dominate more points, more rallies, playing a little bit closer to the table. So what I'm going to do in this exercise, the ball's going to go anywhere. I'm just going to keep moving, keep playing the ball back, recovering for the next shot. And the final thing I want to share with you, how I feel having the robots help me, has actually been my service. Now, I'll be clear, a robot cannot return your serves, but just by having the net collector here with the robot, it just makes service practice an awful lot easier, because you're not having to spend all of the time picking up balls. So what I tend to do before I even switch the robot on, first 10-15 minutes of my workout in my garage, I'll just serve all of the balls out of my box here into the recycling tray, and there you go, you're then ready to use your robot. And what I've found is I've been able to improve my existing serves, make them a little spinnier, work on placement, making sure they're low over the net, and just experiment with new serves as well. Being really, really useful. So, in conclusion, for me, I found the robot really useful. I think it's given me the space, the time, the freedom to really practice the things which I need to work on. Sometimes when you're at a club, you don't really get to spend as much time as you'd like on the areas of the game which you want to improve. But by having the robot at home, if I want to practice backhand topspin for half an hour, I can do. Just get it to send me backspin balls, and I can just topspin, topspin, topspin. Of course, there are limitations with a robot, and if you read my blog post, I go into a bit more detail about what some of those limitations are. And I think you have to be careful not to replace your usual practice partners with a robot. I think that can be quite dangerous, because you're not going to be developing skills such as reading spin or reading your opponent. But if you use the robot alongside your practice partners, use it for a bit of extra practice, then I can think it can be very effective, because you can really focus down on the things that you want to improve. And if nothing else, it's a really good workout. In the space of an hour, I'll hit 2,000-3,000 balls. Real good physical workout. So I think if you've got space, if you've got the money, then yeah, get a robot, set it up in your home, and it can really help. Again, if you look at my blog posts, I make some recommendations about different types of robots which are available. Thank you for watching. And this is robo-pong super speed. Wish me luck. Robo-pong won again.